Let's go! Today, guys, we are going to talk about whether Bitcoin is going to have that epic pump up to 66,999. Is that going to happen here within the next couple of days? Guys, this is something you need to pay attention to right now if you're holding Bitcoin. We're talking about Ethereum, we're talking about Cardano, we're talking about the markets in general. Welcome back, guys. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day. And today we got a bit of a more laid back video. Actually, I'm going to touch on what we talked about previously. I'm going to follow up on that. And yes, this video, it was very nice timing in this video. So before we talk about the immediate short term about Bitcoin, let's talk about what actually happened earlier today, because this was pretty insane. So I released this video talking about this blue line and how we were expecting a small little dump before having a huge pump. And literally, I mean, I released that video and then I also typed this on Twitter saying this pattern is telling us that we should see a $68,000 Bitcoin very soon. We may first see a drop to 56,000-ish, but after that, we are going to take off. And so this is very speculative and so on. So yeah, literally 1 minute after I posted this, you saw that big dump down to 56,000. Where was it actually? 56,794 here on this candle on Gemini. I'm sure this reached even lower on some exchanges, but yeah, this was very interesting. And of course, the comment section was reacting accordingly. But of course, this was just good timing, guys. Yes, we were expecting a small little dump, and I'm going to talk about that also soon. But of course, I did not, predict this to the minute. I mean, it's impossible to do that. So this was just a coincidence. Nonetheless, it was very, very fun to actually see this happening as we were releasing that video and as I posted this on Twitter. You even had Danny here saying we dropped to 56,600 1 minute after your tweet. Insane timing. And by then, of course, I hope that some people had already seen this video. Nice coincidence. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. All right, let's zoom out. Let's begin with this pattern actually. And this pattern, if you don't know what this is, well, go back and watch some of my previous videos and you are going to understand it. And also watch my previous video from today. But now that we have had that small little dump, so we are touching 56,424 here on the blue pattern, and we are actually very close to it right here. So I would consider this dump now, I mean, according to the pattern, it has already played out. But of course, are we going to see a bit of a more rounded bottom like you saw here on the blue pattern? Or are you going to have this big pump immediately in the Bitcoin price? So in other words, perhaps we are going to see this price go something like this up and down before having that big blast off. And I need to reiterate, guys, this has been predicting the dumps and everything that has been happening so far, pretty much from the big dump from $62,000, the price action touching the bottom here at $50,000 and then going up. And you can see that this is mirroring it very well here as also. But this is extremely speculative, so don't follow this blindly, guys. I just think that this is very interesting and we are going to get into some more serious TA here in a bit. But just know that this pattern is predicting a big pump in Bitcoin very soon. So we will see what happens with that, guys. Now let's turn off the voodoo, okay? Let's disregard the voodoo. Let's go into some actual real TA. And look, I'm not saying that this is not real, okay? I'm not saying that this is not real because so far it has been following it pretty nicely, and it also warned us from the drop from $62,000 down to $50,000. And if it could warn you in all of these videos showing you exactly what was going to happen, I mean, it's still valid. You should still pay attention to it, but just not too much attention, so to speak. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. So we had that drop, and as I said, this is going to be a more laid back video, guys. We had that drop, and I also updated you on Twitter. Can this orange soldier hold Bitcoin? Can we see this candle actually push up and close above this orange line? And you know that my orange line is actually very good at holding the price up. And so you saw that. You saw the orange line hold this very strongly. I asked you, like this tweet to give it more strength. You gave it 1,000 likes. So of course, the orange line was going to hold. And yes, it did hold, took off up to the upside. It actually went beyond this orange line right here, finding support here twice on this orange line. And now are we going to actually come up here and reach the previous all-time high and then take off? This is looking really good for Bitcoin in my opinion, guys. And also, if you look at this on a more like from this whole thing here. So we're making a low, we're making a low, we're making a low, and we're making a low. We're making consistently higher lows, and yes, are we going to go up here and make a higher high as well? So far, this bullish trend, this parabolic action right here is still intact. Now, of course, we do not, and I do not want Bitcoin to go up too fast. So for me, I would not mind Bitcoin actually consolidating in this vicinity, guys. So even if the blue pattern is showing us a massive move soon, I do not want this to happen. Honestly, I do not want this to happen. What I want to see for Bitcoin, I mean, it's always fun when Bitcoin is going up, but I would want to see some consolidation right here. I would like this to actually go sideways and become boring for even 2 months. I would not mind that, honestly, because that is going to reset so many indicators. It's going to give this market some more breathing room, and then we are due for a big pump to the upside. So that is my ideal scenario. We will see what happens. But as I said, guys, if we go to the targets, if we see this big pump, well, then you got a Fibonacci level at, well, of course, you have the previous all-time high right here, but then you got a Fibonacci level at 68,908. And that is pretty much where this blue pattern, if this plays out, is telling us that Bitcoin is going to go as well in this vicinity right here, and then find some consolidation before having another big pump to, well, a local top at 77,555. So we will see how this plays out. Very interesting. Hey, let me know down in the comment section if you think that this content is interesting, and also if you want to get $200 over on Bybit, you can get so using my link right here. You can get so also on Femex using my link. So make sure to sign up if you want to see that. Now, let's quickly talk about Ethereum. Ethereum, wow, what happened here? Nice pump here on Ethereum. You can see that this orange line just coming very short of actually hitting it right here, right? So you can see it's just very short, very close to hitting it. Of course, if you're going to take profit, you are probably going to take profit below the actual line. So this price action reached 1,857. The orange line is at 1,870. So about $12 off. Not a huge deal, but yeah. So orange lines, pay attention to this. You can see we're breaking through here. Next line is at 1,944. Nice for Ethereum. Of course, I am bullish on Ethereum. I think that Ethereum is going to do very well. If you want to know why, make sure to watch this video right here posted 1 day ago. Don't give up on Ethereum, guys. I don't think that that is a good idea. Cardano, this is insane. So what have we been talking about for Cardano the recent couple of days? If Cardano, if Cardano goes up here and starts to consolidate in this vicinity, we are going to see Cardano reach all the way up here to $1.46. So we are going to consolidate within this range. If we see consolidation within, or if we see Cardano break down from here, you're going to see consolidation. It's like Cardano are listening to me. I mean, look at this one right there. What kind of candle is this? This is insane. I mean, it fooled people both to the up and to the downside. It wants to fool people and still get inside of this, I mean, very weird range actually, this short little range. It's like Cardano is listening to me and trying to play everyone in the market right now. I mean, that's just how I see this right now on Cardano. But yeah, you know my thoughts on that already. All-time high on the S&P 500, traditional markets, looking really, really good, guys. This is good. We are bullish on Bitcoin. As you know, we flipped extremely bullish on Bitcoin, even short term. Once Bitcoin went down to my level here at the orange line at $50,000, we became super bullish. And of course, we saw the price go up. We become bearish when the price is going up, like here at $62,000. That is when we became a bit bearish short term. And you saw that dump. So I am going to keep you updated, guys. I wish you a good evening, and I will see you in the next video.